The Ritual is a 2017 horror film. Been on my list for a while. This one came out a while ago, but you know, I don't have Netflix all the time, so sometimes I have a backlog, and I like to hop between streaming services every couple months to keep things fresh. And this one is an older one. It is about Luke. He is a haunted man going on a backpacking trip with 3 friends in order to commemorate the anniversary of something that happened to all of them in the film's opening. They're in Sweden, I believe, and they're in the middle of nowhere. One of them, however, gets injured and injures his leg, so you know it'll slow them down, and they want to get to the lodge on time, so decide to take a shortcut through the woods. Very simple thing to do, but however they find some weird effigies and some weird sort of like aftermath of a ritual or some sort of sacrifice, and it creeps them out, and they stay in this little cabin when a huge rain storm hits them, and then they all have nightmares in this thing, and it sort of puts everyone on edge. There's a fantastic sort of bleakness to this movie, also a sheen of toxic masculinity that doesn't get pushed too forward. Something happens to Luke at the beginning of the film, and he blames himself, and some of the other characters, they harbor sort of resentment, but they don't want to, and there's a lot of like act tough moments because the injured guy's like, I need to like rest, and the sort of leader, I guess, is like, come on man, you need to get up, you know, you need to just hoof it, you know, I know you just injured yourself, but go hike for 6 hours. And then the other guy doesn't get much development. He's like kind of, I don't know, he just didn't seem like a very big presence in the film. But then as the film goes on, it gets creepier, and we get into more trope territory with them bumping into something in the woods, which becomes very creepy. I liked the climax. It's pretty solid, but the acting's okay. They try to do some weird imagery stuff, which was pretty cool, some experimental stuff, mixing nightmares and reality. You know, that was pretty interesting to look at, but the character development's still pretty thin. The ending's not very intriguing either. Like, the climax is solid, but I don't like the ending. But overall, it's an intriguing little chiller. You know, I like the first half more. There's some cliches in there, some weak dialogue, but overall, it's an interesting little horror movie to check out. It's nothing amazing, but I enjoyed it at least. So I give The Ritual a 5 out of 10.